Hello viewers, got the NC Honda out today on this wonderful weather. We're just going to go up to a road station and we're just taking some back country roads to get there today on the NC. It's been running very well since I've had the bike after the first oil change. The only thing I needed to do was adjust the chain slightly, which is to be expected with a new chain. But other than that, the brakes are bedded in. The DCT is running very smoothly, especially after the oil change. Opens up a little bit here, we'll give it a little bit of stick. Yeah, and plenty of power along here. The low end torque is really good. Go around a corner and then the torque pulls you back out again. Idles along around here, it's beautiful. Just checking the fuel economy here, I'm getting 31.4 kilometres to a litre. Not bad. I'm not going that slow either around here, so it's quite reasonable, I think. Especially for a 750. Okay, this road coming up to now is the start of the road that takes us to the road station. Still quite warm here in Japan. It's going to be 34 degrees today. So along here next to the river in these shady bits, it's absolutely brilliant. Bike's good along here, no vibrations, very smooth. Seat's reasonably comfortable. Now that the brakes have bed in, the front brakes are really good on the bike. It feels really nice when braking. It doesn't pull one way or the other. It feels very well balanced on the front end when braking. So I'm very happy with that modification that Honda did on this new model by putting in the double disc rotors. It's very nice for cruising the bike. It'll just sit quite nicely. It's ticking away. It's in 5th gear now. Not even in 6th gear, and it's very low RPM. So the 5th and 6th gears are very good. It's geared for the highway, or in 5th gear for sort of long straights on smaller roads. Let's do passing. Have plenty of power for passing, no problem at all. In fact, there was so much torque it didn't even need to change down from 5th gear. It just pulled immediately straight out of in 5th gear and then went up to 6th gear as I overtook the car, so it's really good. Around those cars without any issues. It's so smooth, you can just do it quite relaxed. And the thing with the DCT is you're not worrying about up changing and down changing. It does it itself. The gearbox does it for you. So even overtaking and things, it's quite relaxing. Around the corners here, the NC is very smooth. You just lean into the corner. Gearing's perfect. Straightens out, you can accelerate. It's lovely up the hills. You can enjoy sort of looking at the views and things like that. Go around the sweepers. This is a perfect type of road for the NC when you're touring. I really think if you live in a country where you just have straight roads everywhere, it's completely pointless to have a DCT bike really. You know, you're only really changing up when you start and you're going for 200-300 kilometers in a straight line. You're not really using your gears around corners and bends like you are in countries where there's narrow, smaller roads. So this is where it really excels along this type of road here. Some roadworks going on here. It opens out into a nice valley up here. Very nice. You can see this road here, how it flip-flops around and things. So this is what I was saying where the DCT is good. So if you ride on these type of roads, then this is the bike for you. Also, I would say, having said that about talking about straight roads, if you're using it as a commuting bike, then that's almost the same. You're in low speed, you're in traffic, you're stopping and starting. So that's also where the DCT is good as well. You don't need to worry about changing the gears all the time. But they're the two main places, you know, narrow roads with bends and lots of corners and things like that. Corners, small straights, decelerating, accelerating, going around bends. That's where the DCT is good. This is quite low speed around here. I'm in third gear here, just chugging around the corner. It's good. Smooth out of the corner, up to fourth gear, up to fifth gear. Mostly around these roads, the bike tends to be in third, fourth or fifth gear. Rarely you'll get it into sixth gear, very rarely. And rarely you'll get it into second gear unless you're actually slowing down to stop for some reason. So they're the three main gears that the bike uses on these type of roads. Around these roads you just have to be a little bit careful in the shady parts where the trees are, because the road's quite damp and you get moss on the road. So you're going around a corner and you hit a patch of moss. That's very exciting. So if we can get it into sixth gear here, fourth, fifth, slowing down for this corner, I couldn't even get it into sixth gear then. So as I was saying before, it's rare to get it into six, because six is really meant for the highway sort of road conditions. I must say that the factory tyres that you get on the NC are very good. I don't know how hard or soft they are. They feel quite hard to compound, but they roll, the shape is excellent. They roll around the corner extremely well. I quite like them for a factory tyre. And the grip is quite good. So I think they're good choice. or just sitting on this straight road here, still in fifth. Can't be bothered changing into sixth. No vibration in the handlebars. Engine's reasonably quiet. So it's good actually. It has the nice sound when it's accelerating. Nice grunty, two-cylinder sound. It's lovely. But when you're actually cruising, where you don't want to be annoyed by constant engine noise in your ears. It's very good. So we've just about reached our destination, everyone. It's just up here a little bit further. This is the Kunma Road Station. So it was a short ride, but it gives you a good idea about how the NC performs on typical back road. It wasn't that bumpy. There were a few potholes, but not many. But generally speaking, it's quite a smooth and lovely bike to use for these sort of roads. Here we go. Here's the road station. See if there's any bikes here. Oh yeah, there's a few bikes. 2, 3, 5 bikes. Let's pull in here next to this Yamaha. It's a two-stroke as well. Oh no, it's a Suzuki. I'm sorry, you Suzuki fans. Yeah, it's a Suzuki, Lucky Strike Suzuki bike there. Very nice. Yeah, so we're finished today. Appreciate you watching. I hope you got something out of the video. I thought it was quite a good ride today on the NC. Very smooth, not so many cars. It was great. And I really think, generally speaking, it's a good bike all round. And as I said before, just summarising, if you live in a country where you've got just straight roads most of the time and you're going to use it for highway use all the time, the DCT is probably not the way to go because it's just, you don't really need a DCT. But if you're in country areas where you're driving on narrower roads or with lots of bends or using it as a commuting bike in traffic, then this is where it excels. Anyhow, enough from me. I talk too much. Thanks very much for watching. Bye for now.